Hello, this is Jaka Mithil Sai with my partner Lokesh, and we are presenting the paper Above and Beyond, a scoping review of domains and applications for human-drone interaction. Now we might be thinking, what is this human-drone interaction and we are studying human-computer interaction? Well, there's literally nothing different. The only keyword is going to change is that the drone with the computer. That's the only thing that's going to be replaced. Now let's look into the human-drone interaction. The human-drone interaction. Well, the human-drone interaction is the basic feature that's used to interact between the user and the system. So as to interact with the drone, we need a controller, and the controller is controlled by absolutely a human. So that when a human moves a joystick or a button, the drone moves from its position so that we can relocate the drone from anywhere, like take off or landing, that sort of a thing. So this is basically the human-drone interaction. Well, let us look into the scope of this paper. This paper provides a comprehensive overview of the fields and implementations of exploration and anticipated of the human-drone interaction in 217 papers. It's like a survey paper or so. And this paper has outlined 16 different HDI areas with more than 99 or 100 or applications or the implementations addressing the impact of drones in numerous purposes and areas in critical and interface design as well as responsibilities of the drone. And finally, the paper concludes with 5 essential research difficulties that we are going to explore right now. Now let's see the HCI challenges that were faced or prompted in the paper. Well, this paper is morely concerned about 5 kinds of HCI challenges that need to be dealt with, okay, or done with. So let's go into it. The first thing is that the position of the human in the loop of drone and the human, or else simply the machine and the human, okay? So this means that the position of the user in the loop must be modified from a bystander point of view to the user's point. Let's get into it in simple words. Consider a person using controller or something like that. So maybe it's a part of his job. So he's controlling the drone, okay? So he knows how to interact with it and how to deal with it, okay? So let's say if there is a tsunami, well, there is no tsunami actually. If there is a tsunami and people were floating over it, and we will send a drone that can carry a person over it. So the person doesn't know how to grab the drone or how to use the drone to get out of the situation. Instead, he might drag the drone into the water and, he might get lost. So that's the first thing we have to deal with. And the second thing is mapping all potential roles of drones with human drone interaction research. Okay, so let's get into it. Just give me a minute. So what do you think? We know that drones can be used to assist the humankind, as I've said earlier in the example. So it's necessary that the humans should know about the drones, and as well as the drone should be implemented in all possible combinations or all potential areas. Okay, so let's get into the third metric, the metrics to qualify the value of HDI across various situations of use. Okay, so what is this? As of papers that were reviewed in these, what will say, this paper. So they are saying about the problems that they have with the HDI, and they have the solution, but they are not implementing it. So that's the main thing that we have to do. We have to implement the solution that we have just stated over there so that the implementation and everything will get more efficient. Okay, so the fifth one is the future use towards wider and technical and societal impact. Okay, we are coming to the final point. So finally, the paper defines that there are some underexplored areas, okay? There where the drones can be used, but they are underexplored. So let us say that uh, let's say if you wanna if you give your controller to or anything control device to some of the user who doesn't know how to operate the drone, he might crash it, or he doesn't know how to take it off. Okay, so that kind of an areas. So we must have a look into those areas. You must be thinking these are basic things, but they are really complicated to some of the other users because due to cultural restraints and so on. Okay, so now let's get into the usability testing, shall we? Well, in the phase of testing, As I previously mentioned, this paper comprises of 217 refined papers or research papers. So from there, this paper has a combination of 16 usability factors derived from those papers, and they are the usability testing guidelines or the way that we have to test this HDI concept so that it's fully working and efficient. And to do that, we need metrics, the quality and the qualitative metrics, along with the tasks that have been what will say that I mean allied with the metrics. Okay, so that thing will be done by my colleague or co-partner, Mr. Lokesh, and he will be taking on from this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mithil Sai. You have done a great explanation. Hi, my name is Lokesh Anand, and I'm going to explain the upcoming PPT slides. The metrics. The paper mentions the collection metrics that can be used for the testing phase. We can see there is a waffle plot graph on the right side, so which displays the usage of drones in the different areas like deliver, taking pictures, more videos like navigating and other stuffs. So in this particularly, deliver and take pictures ranks highest percentage like 12.7 to 12.5 percentage each, and for motivate and saving rescue purpose it ranks at least and it counts at 1.7 and 1.5 each. Based on the usage of a drone, we are classified the metrics into 7, and they are helpful, amicable, functional, knowledge, sensational, reliable, and unusual. At first, we are going to start from helpful metrics. It covers the usage of drone like buying something, cleaning something, asking for help, or to inform about something. And amicable metrics covers the usages like cheering, follow someone, give company, have a conversation, or to play. When coming to functional metrics, it covers the usages like deliver something. So for this we can say that Amazon delivering products as an example. In some areas the products were delivered using drones, and it also covers to shoot videos, to provide communication, and to take pictures. And in knowledge metrics, the parts that are covered like check for something or someone, to detect, for surveillance, to identity, to prevent, and to track. In sensational metrics, the drones were used to dance, draw, perform, or even to race. And when it comes to reliable metrics, the drones were used in like protecting something, control traffic in public, or even to guard something. And unusual metrics are expected to be the futuristic improvements wherever the drone can be used in the nearest future. So this includes to cook, to do the haircut, and to sing. And we are expecting in many places the drones could play their role in our upcoming future. In this, we are going to see the things that are common to paper and term project. The metrics for both the qualitative and quantitative phases are common. The metrics that are thought to be the best indicators of performance, and they can be used to measure features or tasks. Once we come to project's metrics phase, we have developed a portion of the matrix with multiple tasks, which is identical to the paper and has been designed to ensure that the user can test the breadth of the performance measurement of features. With this, our presentation is over. Thank you for investing your time on our video.